your service, I think, is much needed. I think it is going to be very successful, and it's going to help our vendors reach out and get more people contacting them, because you have a unique way to present who they are.
Yeah, and you know what I love about this? I really, really love it. People come to this booth. Yeah, you know, you and I have been bantering around an idea, and I think you had mentioned that we want to put together a vendor support system.
Yeah.
Kind of like where we can create like a weekly podcast show for them, hey?
Yeah, I think it's much needed, especially with the small business people, because we have to wear every hat. I mean, we're the marketing, we're the accounting, we have to run, we do every function for the business. And at the end of the day, you know, we run out of time.
Oh, yeah.
And so we need help. And so I think what we've talked about in terms of providing small businesses with some content, and really good content, that they can use effectively through social media, it gives them a level of professionalism that they can't reach on their own. And we all need help. I mean, let's face it. Every human being, at the end of the day, we can't do it alone.
That's right.
And, you know, in the small businesses, which ours is, you know, myself and my wife, and we make strategic alliances with all kinds of people with the skills that we don't have in order to be a whole business. And I think all small businesses have to do that. So your service, I think, is much needed. I think it is going to be very successful, and it's going to help our vendors reach out and get more people contacting them, because you have a unique way to present who they are.
Yeah, and you know what I love about this? I really, really love it. People come to this booth, and we don't sell anything. We educate and we inform, and we entertain. And that's our marketing strategy.
And at the end of the day, that's the same thing that we do with our clients, right?
Yeah.
We tell them what we do know, and when we also tell them that we don't know everything, because how could we? We know what we know as humans, and we share that information openly with them to help their business. And really, that's what we do. And we do it in a genuine way. If we make a mistake, we admit we make a mistake, we fix it. And, that's what we did from the very first show. I mean, the very first show we did, we made so many mistakes. And, we listened to it all. We really thoroughly listened to our clients. And they said, there's growing pains, but they all came back because we were genuine, because we did fix all the things that we said we were going to fix every time we did it. Yeah. We did it in a very prompt way, in a very generous way, in a very human way. And I think that's a lesson for all small business people. Look, we are human. We make mistakes, but when we make them, fix them right away. Don't let them fester, because if they do, you will lose a client. Yeah. You're better off to say right away, look, that's my bad. I'm sorry. How can we make that better? And that's how that's our philosophy. And I think if you're humble that way, and say, look, I don't know everything. I only know what I know. Yep. Then I think people will be understanding with you. They will show forgiveness, genuine, forgiveness. And
understanding, sure.
And I think that goes a long ways. And I think a lot of us are, we get successful when we kind of think that we're better than someone else. We're all human, and we're all the same. And at the end of the day, if you don't show humility in anything you do, I think that's a big mistake.
Yeah, it's an evolution.
A big mistake.
Continually evolution.
And so that's kind of our philosophy with our clients, and it served us very well. Obviously you can't keep all of the people happy all the time, but you can only do the best that you can with the things that you can control.
Yeah.
And exactly. So that's what we all have to focus on. What can we control to be the best we can be? And we're always striving to do that every day.
Yeah.
And so, if I think if all of us do that, I mean, I think we can look ourselves in the mirror every day and say, you know what? I gave it my all.
And we sleep better at night. No.
And we do.
We start up with our A game.
And then you know, then you got to be a little bit of a duck and let the water just flow off you sometimes, right? Because a lot of it is, you know, we get feedback all the time, and like I say, you can't keep everyone happy all the time, but we certainly try. We certainly try.